Today we have a new update in Fortnite featuring the next icon skin, huge buffs and nerfs, and what everybody wants, double XP. There's a lot of information, so make sure to watch this whole thing and let's jump right into it. As you probably know, the battle bus is back, but there's still a 20% chance that you'll surf into the island. Now you're probably like, why are you telling me this, TG? I already know. Well, guess what? They actually buffed surfing. Yeah, I know there's a lot of mixed feelings around surfing, but look how cool these tricks are. Boom. And now with this new update, something really cool happens when you launch. Are you ready for it? Boom! You go way high up. Oh my goodness, you could definitely reach the center of the map with this, and I didn't even do my special trick. And that's because Fortnite has buffed surfing waves, so now they shoot you 45% higher. It's a W update and something that surfing needed. I know it's not in every lobby. Again, only a 20% chance of it happening, but I still think it's a W change. And to be honest with you guys, I actually like surfing. I know. Ooh, did a little bit of damage there. Go ahead and loot this house. I could actually talk about the Enforcer AR here because it did receive a buff, but only for controller players. The Enforcer AR aim assist range was increased by 10%. It sounds like a pretty big increase to me, but if you're a controller player, let me know if you find a difference and if you'll be using it over the red dot AR, because that one is absolutely insane. I don't think people will stop using it. Well, who knows? Maybe it's like a huge buff and the Enforcer is now the most overpowered thing ever. You know, it's actually not bad if you use it, but the red dot is a way better. Ooh, shockwaves. Okay, they actually made a big change to shockwaves as well, and it's all about how often you find them. So the fact that I found shockwaves on the ground there, that's pretty rare now because Fortnite has decreased the chance of you finding shockwaves on the ground by 40%. Oh my gosh, look at that aim. $43. Boom goes the dynamite. Did he eat the steak? He did eat the steak. That's all good. Now they also decreased the chance of finding shockwaves in chests by 10%. But yeah, there was way too much mobility in this season just off the bat. So I don't think this is a bad change. Let me know if you think you find shockwaves way less now. You should. $185 to the dome. And I'm picking up this AR. All right, Bill. Now, one thing that people notice is that, do you think the reason they put human Bill in the game is so that now you can kill Bill because Uma Thurman, you know, the bride, is in the game? Oh my gosh. Hey, you'll notice that I took a lot of damage there. They actually increased the accuracy of not only the boss, but the bots as well. So yeah, they're ready to punch. And they ain't afraid to do some damage. Okay, let me collect some steak here. I want to try to get the secret thing. Eat the steak. Thank you. I don't need that boss. Honestly, the best boss ever is going to be Beach Brutus. If it's not Beach Brutus, I'm not taking the disadvantages I'm not taking the disadvantages that come with being a boss just to be like human Bill, you know, or Hush for that matter. I don't think their abilities are that good to warrant that. All right, let me collect the steak, take it from this little guy. Bang. Now let's lift some weights. It's in the storm, but that's okay. 33% chance I get a mythic pump. Bam, mythic pump, baby. Love to see it. Absolute W. Somebody's shooting at me. What's going on? Okay, dummy, I'm so sorry I gotta do this, but I'm gonna take him out. Is he gonna hit me? He's not gonna hit me. I wanted the Forsaken Vow Blade. I know it's a purple, so it has one less slash, but still worth it, okay? There is a guy over here. What? I'm gonna shockwave up. Bam! Take out these robots. Ooh, shooting at me. Could be this guy that I marked. Could be. Yeah, I don't have that much ammo. I gotta chill. The great thing about the chug and why it's the greatest heal is that you can use it for whatever. You know, white health, shield health, whatever. I got two forms of mobility. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling tough. I'm going right up at him. Oh, I was moving on that guy. Oh, he went over there, huh? Gonna get all this loot though. Did I take everything else? I guess so. All right, let's try to chase this guy down. He's probably healing. Oh, he's making noise. See if I can do this. He's invisible. I mean, he's not that invisible. Dude, are we really doing this? I see you, brother. Whoa, 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 whoa. Got him. Give me that legendary Forsaken Blade. Thank you. And I'm gonna take it right to the bank. Buy myself a big pop. Keep my chug jug, you know, nice and healthy. I need that for later, I'm sure. Okay, one thing that I actually can't show you in solos, which I think will be a big change, because I know a lot of you guys play duos, trios, or even squads, is reboot vans. Well, reboot vans and cars, which cars are relevant to solos. But yeah, they actually received a buff, which I don't know how I feel about a buff to cars, but yeah, here it is. Both cars and reboot vans now spawn with 100% fuel. That's at least what the patch notes say. I don't know if that's true. I can find a car and test it out. That's gonna make a pretty big difference. I actually like that they ran out of fuel because then it forced people to fight eventually, which was nice. I think a lot of people were complaining and they probably didn't like that cars were running out of fuel so fast. So if you're one of those people complaining, congratulations, you got what you wanted, all right? Now I'm gonna have to chase people for 8 years to hunt them down. By the way, can we talk about the shockwave change? That guy shockwaved a ton. I still have a bunch of shockwaves. The other guy had shockwaves. I don't think that's going to make a big difference, but it'll make enough of a difference where everybody won't shockwave away in every fight, presumably. I mean, I guess there's still a chance. This gray AR needs to go for me right now. It is not dealing a lot of damage. What are we doing, Godzilla? You have a better AR? You do not. What a shame. I'm actually gonna drop these shockwaves. I'm gonna pick up the Enforcer AR. I'm gonna rock big pots. There you go. Magic. Now, an additional thing about reboot vans is they now consume 18% less fuel. So even if you don't have that much fuel in it, you should get a lot more places and you won't be needing to refuel. Okay, let's go see this car over here. Apparently 100% fuel. Is that true? It is true. Wow. May you use fuel faster though? I think you do. I use quite a bit of fuel there. Anyway, it's true, and it's kind of a crazy change in my opinion. But I'm sure a lot of people will like it. Wow, there is a lot of sweaty people in this lobby. Where are you at? I just heard you fighting. In this box? Are you underneath? Are you in the cone? Somebody driving, and there's somebody in a golf cart. Somebody in a golf cart, you gotta watch it. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? 74. Got him. Oh, that's not good. Didn't know you had to control the low ground like that. Somebody else is coming. What are we doing here, bud? Should back off. Can't handle this heat. You're not built like me, okay? And one thing I could talk about at Wonky Funland is there's this shooting mini game. Before you could do it 4 times for really good loot, and now they nerfed it so you can only do it 2 times. I mean, that's not that big of a change. So when you're at Wonky Funland, you can go over to Zip Zunk Bang, and you can do this little mini game over here for loot. Let's go ahead and activate it. You can see it activates. You can go ahead and shoot the things. And essentially, you just have to wait until this timer's over. I don't even know if you need to shoot the things. I'm not going to shoot them anymore. Let's see what happens. Nah, that one's looking at me. They're all looking at me funny. I gotta take them down. Look at these punks. They think they're all that, huh? You think you're all cool? You think I wasn't gonna shoot at you, huh? You deserve it. You gotta think that the more you take down, the better loot you'll get, right? I guess we'll try on the second run, but anyway, when the timer goes out, you get loot. Oh my gosh. Wow, that was stacked, and I didn't even do that great. Well, now you can see I can actually start the game again. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait the timeout. Can I take out this guy? Oh, take that, Frederico. What's in here? Huh. Rexer's Rumble Ruins. What the heck is that thing? I want that thing as a skin. So troll. Okay, anyway, you can just activate it, and I think you'll get the loot. We'll see here in 2 seconds. I tried my best, Fortnite, please. Give me something. Apparently, if you don't shoot at all, it doesn't give you any loot. But anyway, before you could do it 4 times, you can only do it 2 times now, so this has been nerfed. But yeah, you should still do it. The loot is insane. Booyah! Booyah! Some crazy fighting going on. 58. Bro, give it up. Yoink. Gotta keep on healing. There's so many people around me. So I actually don't have one on me, but self-revives, if you find one or you buy one, they've been buffed up in both ways. To buy one, it's now 2,000 gold instead of 2,500 gold. And now it takes 8 seconds to revive instead of 10 seconds. So W change right there. It gets pretty crazy in Blitz if you've played it. Oh my gosh. That guy. Other person's down here, I think. Oh, that's not good. What a shot I took on him. He didn't care though. I know where there's more loot, so I can use a little bit of my heals and stuff. I'm sure that guy had some more. Oh, he's gonna go for it actually. Yeah, you're not taking it. Oh no, I didn't reload. Gotta keep hunting him down. Seems to be a decent player in the lobby. I hurt. He doesn't have much stuff. I can tell that, but he's feisty. Is he gonna go up the hill? He is. There we go. That was a long fight. It was a fun one though, I will say. I had to go in the blimp. Let me in. Thank you. Oh, there's somebody going across the fields. Come on, give me a blimp elimination. There we go. We're going over there. 3 people left. Okay, so we got a SpongeBob collab coming out soon. I don't know if it's gonna involve skins or anything. They can do sidekicks, which would be awesome. But apparently we have confirmed by leakers that we are gonna be getting a SpongeBob SUV, which is going to be the Krusty Krab burger car. I'm excited to be driving around in that thing. Keep on dashing. Oh. Where is this guy? He's over there on those builds. Ooh. Are you stuck in the storm? How did you manage to do that? Got him. 1v1 situation. Fortnite is also playtesting a project codenamed Arenas, which people are thinking is going to be a rank 2.0 or the Gulag. If you don't know what the Gulag is, it's essentially a system in Call of Duty where you don't lose the game when you get eliminated in solos. You actually go to this arena and you fight. If you win in that fight, you get brought back. If you lose, then you actually do lose the game. It's a cool game mode, and it's a great way for solos to be less detrimental when you do go down. I think that hurts some of the stakes of solos, but I think it is a fun change. But let's see if they actually go through with it. Gonna build up here. Where's the last guy at? See if I can get some loot. There we go. We're stacked. Zip on up. There's also a new 5-player squad mode that's in the works. We have supercharged XP this weekend, so you can get 5 levels that essentially double XP for this weekend. And then something to make you feel a little bit old is that Chapter 3 is now 4 years old, which is wild. I remember that chapter like it was yesterday. Crazy. Time moves so fast, especially when you're having fun. Okay, the last thing I want to talk about is that we got a brand new icon skin. Well, the youngest icon skin ever in Fortnite, and it is Courage JD. Well, his dog Louie. That's right. Fortnite is trolling Courage, and they're giving his dog an icon skin before him, which is kind of crazy. But it's really, really funny. Well, that's not good. Oh, that was clean. Hopefully Courage gets an icon skin soon, but W Louie for getting a skin. And who knows, maybe we'll see more icon sidekicks soon. Maybe like Charlie my dog. Or George my cat. Just giving you some ideas, Fortnite. Hit that like button if you want to see that. And GG.